Hi everyone, it's Nancy Bastine. I'm back to show you a tutorial on what we're going to do today. First of all, I'll show you what we're going to need. You're going to need some E6000 glue. You're going to need some Aleene's tacky glue, a paintbrush, a file, bales. You know what bales are? These things are bales. If you choose to make it a necklace, you use the bales. If not, you can use nothing. You'll need some glossy accents, which I have put in a fine line writer. And you'll need some black paint. And you'll need some alcohol inks. And you'll need some eggshells that have been cleaned, washed, and the membranes taken out of the inside. And you'll need woodsies, pieces of wood. Now, these come in packages like this that say woodsies on them. I tore the top off to get into them. And they're all different sizes, itty bitty ones. You can get stars, you can get round ones. These are a little thicker than these. You can get, see, they're called woodsies. There's a variety in here. Hearts and squares, bigger hearts, little hearts, triangles, stars. Yeah, you name it. It's in here. This one is they're thicker. When I bought them, I didn't realize that they were going to be so fat. A lot fatter than these. You see the difference? But these will still work. They just will be a little heavier. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make this one. The pretty? I just glued the bail on the back, so. Can you all see that? Am I in frame? Where am I here? I don't know where I am on this new iPad. You see that? Yeah, pretty, huh? This is what we're going to make with the, I'm going to set that over here, the eggshells and our shapes. So what we're going to do is, what you do, just get your tacky glue. And now the back side I don't paint until after I put the alcohol inks on. I just had fibro brain hit me, and so anyway, you put a little bit of tacky glue on. You know me, I don't like my fingers in this stuff. This is really not a good craft for me. For those who do not like their fingers in stuff like this. But I just take my little spatula here, whatever it's called, I don't know, and spread this around. I want quite a bit on there. Spread it from side to side. Make sure you wipe it off of your thingy here. And you're going to take, I hope I'm in frame, then you're going to take your eggshells, okay? And you're going to lay them on. I like a little bit of crack see some cracks through mine. Now, if you don't get the membrane out of the inside of these eggshells, they won't stick. The membrane will stick, but the shell won't stick. And how you do that is you wash your eggs out after you crack them and get the, you know, get the yolk out. And I think that's going to be enough. Then I take my little tool here and I squish them down and crack them. Squish them down into that glue. I probably could put a little teeny one over here. Okay, now you're just going to let that dry, however long it takes to dry. I did one with the heat gun, but it just bubbled up the glue underneath, so however much you want these cracked is the effect you're going to get. Oops. And because of the magic of me preparing before I did this, I have had this one sitting around for a few days drying. So now what you want to do is you want to break all the edges off carefully. Okay, just break them off. They get pretty hard. Then you can take your sander. I know this is, some people don't like the sound of this, but gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Go around all the edges. And this is another reason why you don't paint the edges or the back until you're all finished with the front. Okay, I think that's pretty good. You don't have to do much sanding. Let's get these off the edge. There was a little bit of glue, I guess, that went over the side. Okay. Now, I put a piece of wax paper. And then, I don't know, what should we use? I've got, which one is this one? I don't know. Yellow, eggplant, cranberry, purple twilight, saltboat blue, wild plum, sunset orange, butterscotch, watermelon, stream, lettuce, and citrus. Okay, I think I'll go with some watermelon and some lettuce. Maybe some caramel or some butterscotch. We should have a blue in there, don't you think? How about this stream? I don't know. I'm not familiar with using these. I haven't used them a lot. In fact, this is the first set that I've ever bought, so first time I've ever used them. So let's just put some on here and see what it does. Ooh, look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. These are fun. And you can use these as embellishments. They don't have to be a necklace or whatever. They can be embellishments to go in your, if you use the real thin ones. I think they're really pretty. Get some lettuce. Some butterscotch. I think these are going to turn out pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit of eggplant. Like I said, I've never used these before, so I don't even know the colors and what they'll do. Ooh, whoa, 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 stop! That was a little bit too much. Stop, stop! I didn't want that much. Now what am I going to do? I wanted some yellow in there. I guess I'll use this brighter yellow. Sunshine yellow. Let's put some right here. But these things just run, don't they? I've seen people do these with, if you don't have alcohol inks, I've seen them paint them with acrylic paints even. Well, have I made a mess? Stop! Stop! Let's dry that up a little bit, see what it does. Doesn't take much for that to dry. Okay, let's see, guys. What should I do? Is this an epic fail? I don't think so. I need to get something right there. Maybe orange? I just may totally just shoot this out of the wind here. Okay, I think that brightened it up a little bit. Let's dry that up and we'll put some glossy accents on it, and yeah. see what happens. I've never used this 3D crystal lacquer, so I don't know how dimensional. What I did on the other one, I couldn't find my glossy accents, and so I used this Mod Podge dimensional, and it was similar to glossy accents, except for it really ran. And my experience with glossy accents is it stays where it's supposed to stay. So let's try it. Let's try it. I put one of those, I put the glossy accents in this bottle because my lid would not fit on this. It's too big. So I put it in this other bottle. But let's put some on here and see what happens. Now see that? Pretty much stays where you put it. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to get a lot of snow again. Can you believe it? Right now it is raining and it's supposed to be freezing. Freezing rain. And then turn to anywhere between 4 to 6 inches of snow by morning. And I'm not so worried about it. I have 4-wheel drive in my Honda CRV, and it's the other drivers, and I gotta go out in it tomorrow and take the dogs to the groomers. But I'm gonna call first before I round up these dogs and get them in that car. That takes me a long time to do because these dogs want to go every which direction. They're excited to go and they want to get in the car. Now see, that other stuff would have ran off by now. I want to get this out to the edges. That's why I like glossy accents, but it's really hard to squeeze it out of this bottle, let me tell you guys. It's hurting my hand. It looks like an awful lot, but it really isn't. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, is try to get the dogs to the groomer and they get a bath and their toenails clipped every month. And they love it. When you tell them they're gonna go see Amanda and a Michelle, they just know exactly where they're going and they love it. And they go in there and they're wagging their little tails. They're so happy to see her. I really like the groom room. They don't keep him in the cage. They let him out, let him run around. Even Belle, that has to have pee pads because she doesn't go outside to potty. She's potties on her pee pads, which I'm thankful for, because with all this snow I'd have to go out there and shovel her a spot. And I'm having difficulties getting my thing back in because I don't know why. It just doesn't want to go back in. It will. I know it will. Come on now, you've done this before. Are you all entertained? I got it. You all entertained? Okay, guys. Now what we have to do is wait till tomorrow. And come back tomorrow and I'll show you how they look. And hopefully it will be as pretty as this one. And I can't remember what I know I used the blue and the yellow and a green and a red on this one. And I like it a lot. I can't remember which ones I used though. Oh well, that's life, you know, when you get old you forget. I know I used citrus and I used boat blue and I used one, I think I used the sunshine yellow. Yeah, those were the three I used on this one, and I think it turns out really pretty. And I'll probably put a chain or I'm going to glossy accents the back of this, make it shiny on the back, seal it all in, and I'll probably put either a leather or a chain on this and maybe send it to one of my granddaughters. Yeah, they'll like that. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thumbs up please, and thanks for the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow when this dries. Alright, bye bye.